Hello students, in this session social psychology 5th semester 47th session, and we are going to discuss in this session is about the leadership styles or types of leader. In the previous two sessions that we discussed the classifications of leader, it's a continuation of this, and this is what the 46th session that we discussed, that will be continue here. And in the 46th previous session we discussed about the different types of leadership, that is autocratic, laissez-faire and democratic. In this session we are going to discuss about the continuation of that, that is about the bureaucratic or rule oriented leadership, manipulative leadership, and paternalistic style of leadership, formal and informal leader. So let's see which are the it are like. The first one, that is a bureaucratic or rule centered leadership. Here it is a type of leadership where everything is influenced by rules and regulation and a procedure. Here the leader will follow the leadership only by the rules and regulations, like he will be follow according to the rules. He do not violate, and he will be work according to the leadership, the rules and regulations. The leader set up a procedure for adhering to the rules book. So there, in a military system or in the police department or in some of the department, this type of leadership will be followed. Usually it is according to the rules, like all decisions are taken on the basis of the rules and regulations. And the next one is about the bureaucratic or rule centered leadership. Yeah, this is what is a continuation of that. Is the employee are not encouraged to take any initiative in this type of leadership. Usually this type of leadership will be followed, but it is a rule centered. The bureaucratics will be more in this particular field of like. And the next one is about the manipulative leadership style. Under this style of the leader, he is trying to achieve organizational goals by exploiting the weak points of the employees. The leader, he is manipulative. Why? Because he will be take some weak points of his subordinates, and by that he will be making them to work like. The need and aspirations of the employee are used as the tools for achieving organizational objectives. Whatever the organizational needs or objectives that is there, like it will be fulfilled by the weakness that is employed of the employees, like, or their aspiration will be used by the leader. The employee are exploited through the different means for extracting more and more work. To work more, the leader will be the exploiting the worker, like, and no compensation or for the additional work. Though the subordinates will work more, but they do not get any compensation or they do not get extra benefit for. The employees generally reset this type of leadership, and that's what the employees generally resent with this type of leadership, and there is a feeling of distrust when the manipulative nature of the leader is evident. So what happens then? The manipulative leader, if it is there, the subordinates will not accept. They lose the trust with the leader, and leader will be make them to work only whenever there is a needed, and he will not benefit any things to them. This is what it lead misguidance between the or misunderstanding between the employee and or employee feel cheated. They will be feel of like they are cheated. And the last, the paternalistic style of leadership. It is what paternalistic in the sense, that's what easily you can see that this type of leadership based on the sentiments and emotions of the people. So the leader will be rule according to that sentimental issues. So he will be like father figure to the subordinate, and he will be aspiration to the subordinates, and the subordinates will be feel of happy when they help, the subordinates will help the leader, and they feel like it's a family. But what happens here is that the demerit is that the subordinate will not improve under with the particular this type of leader, because he won't allow them. Everything will be done by this type of leader. And the last, formal and informal leader. The formal leader in the sense who is appointed or elected direct and control activities of the subordinates. The leader who is elected from the subordinates, or who is elected or appointed like, and he is a person created by the formal structure and enjoy organizational authority. He will be appointed in the formal way, and he will enjoy all the benefits of like. But in the, and again the formal leader has a twofold responsibilities, that one side he has to fulfill the need of subordinates, at the same time he has to fulfill the need of management. But in the informal leadership, what happens here is that the informal leader is not a formally recognized, and he will be directly appointed by the authority, either maybe by the influence or either maybe by the some other aspect. The informal leader are created to satisfy those needs which are not satisfied by the formal leader. By the formal leader he may not fulfill all the needs, but here informal leader will be do the work according to the management. So these are the topic that we have discussed today, and I hope that you understood, and thank you for watching. Thank you.